Psalm 121, verse 7 through 8. The Lord will keep you from all harm. He will watch over your life. The Lord will watch over your coming and going, both now and forevermore. Proverbs chapter 21, verse 21. Whoever pursues righteousness and love finds life, prosperity, and honor. Psalm 73, verse 26. My flesh and my heart fail, but God is the strength of my heart and my portion forever. 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 10 through 11. For whosoever will love life and see good days must keep their tongue from evil and their lips from deceitful speech. They must turn from evil and do good. They must seek peace and pursue it. Psalm chapter 31, verse 3. Since you are my rock and my fortress, for the sake of your name, lead and guide me. Proverbs chapter 4, verse 23. Above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. Psalm 25, verse 4. Show me your ways, Lord. Teach me your paths. Romans chapter 12, verse 2. Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, that you will be able to test and approve what God's will is, his good, pleasing, and perfect will. John chapter 6, verse 35. Then Jesus declared, I am the bread of life. Whoever comes to me will never go hungry, and whoever believes in me will never be thirsty. Psalm 37, verse 7. Be still before the Lord, and wait patiently for him. Do not fret when people succeed in their ways, when they carry out their wicked schemes. Proverbs 13, verse 3. Those who guard their lips preserve their lives, but those who speak rashly will come to ruin. Psalm 23, verse 6. Surely your goodness and love will follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Deuteronomy chapter 30, verse 16. For I command you today to love the Lord your God, to walk in obedience to him, and to keep his commands, decrees, and laws. Then you will live and increase, and the Lord your God will bless you in the land you are entering to possess. John chapter 7, verse 38. Whoever believes in me, as scripture has said, rivers of living water will flow from within them. Proverbs chapter 19, verse 8. The one who gets wisdom loves life. The one who cherishes understanding will soon prosper. Galatians chapter 2, verse 20. I have been crucified with Christ, and I no longer live, but Christ lives in me. The life I now live in the body, I live by faith in the Son of God, who loved me and gave himself for me. Proverbs chapter 10, verse 17. Whoever heeds discipline shows the way of life, but whoever ignores correction leads others astray. Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 10. Do not say, why were the old days better than these? For it is not wise to ask such questions. Matthew chapter 16, verse 25. For whoever wants to save their life will lose it, but whoever loses their life for me will find it. Psalm chapter 37, verse 5 through 6. Commit your way to the Lord. Trust in him, and he will do this. He will make your righteous reward shine like the dawn, your vindication like the noonday sun. Matthew chapter 6, verse 34. Therefore, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own. Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 14. When times are good, be happy. But when times are bad, consider this. God has made the one as well as the other. Therefore, no one can discover anything about their future. Matthew chapter 6, verse 25. Therefore, I tell you, do not worry about your life, what you will eat or drink, about your body, what you will wear. Is not life more than food, and the body more than clothes? Psalm 16, verse 11. You make known to me the path of life. You will fill me with joy in your presence, with eternal pleasures at your right hand. Psalm 63, verse 3 through 4. Because your life, I'm going to do this one again, babe. Psalm chapter 63, verse 3 through 4. Because your love is better than life, my lips will glorify you. I will praise you as long as I live, and in your name I will lift up my hands. Romans chapter 8, verse 6. The mind governed by the flesh is death, but the mind governed by the Spirit is life and peace. Philippians chapter 4, verse 12. I know what it is to be in need, and I know what it is to have plenty. I have learned the secret of being content in any and every situation, whether well fed or hungry, whether living in plenty or in want. Psalms 119, verse 93. I will never forget your precepts, for by them you have preserved